What is up, everybody? JT Dangerous here once again. I am back for my New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax 2018 predictions. Now, the G1 Climax is the next big New Japan Pro Wrestling tournament, and it starts this Saturday, live on NewJapanWorld.com. It all culminates on August 12th, where the winner of the G1 Climax will have a guaranteed shot at the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at next year's Wrestle Kingdom. So the race to Wrestle Kingdom 13 is on. So I'm very excited to do my G1 Climax predictions for you guys this year. This may be a long video, maybe not. So sit back, relax, and I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Now, our record coming into this year's G1 Climax after our last New Japan Pro Wrestling tournament, which was the best of the Super Juniors 25, we went 2-1. Now, our record last year in the G1 was 1-2. So I'm looking to this year to be our redemption year, and hopefully in this video we will get back on the winning track and get another tournament winning record. Now, if you have not checked out my Extreme Rules 2018 predictions yet, definitely go check that out. This is the second video I'm putting up on the channel today, so hopefully you guys will show your love on both these videos on the channel. As always, show your love by watching the videos, super kicking those like buttons, and commenting your picks and your opinions in the comment sections down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel as a first time viewer, and this is your first video, boy, you picked a good one if you're a huge New Japan Pro Wrestling fan and you're ready for this year's G1 Climax. Welcome to the Dangerous Lions. I am JT Dangerously, and welcome to the club, because this club is just to whoop whoop. Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into these G1 Climax predictions. Starting off in Block A with the competitors. First, he was the winner of the 2009 G1. He is the former IWGP Heavyweight Champion. He is making his 17th appearance in the tournament this year. He is the Unchained Gorilla, Makabe Toge. Next, he is the former IWGP Never Openweight Champion, the former IWGP Intercontinental Champion, and the former Ring of Honor World Champion. Making his 4th appearance in the G1 this year, he is Unbreakable Michael Elgin, or Big Mike. Next, he is making his G1 Climax debut. He is currently the IWGP United States Champion. He is representing Chaos, and he is Switchblade Jay White. Next, he is also representing Chaos, and he is making his 3rd appearance in this year's G1, and honestly, I'm surprised he even made it this year. He is Chaos's headhunter, Yoshihashi, or Tacos. Next, he is representing just too sweet, baby. Whoop, whoop. He is the former IWGP Intercontinental Champion. He is making his 5th appearance in the G1. He is the Underboss, Bad Luck Fale. Next, he is representing Los Ingobernables de Japón, and he made a big splash last year in the G1 by knocking off Kazuchika Okada. He is the former Never Openweight Champion and a former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champion with his partner Sanada. He is making his 3rd appearance in this year's tournament. He is one of my all-time favorites because I get to do this. He is King of Darkness, Evil, because this is evil. Everything is evil. Subadewa. All of it. Everything is evil. Next, he is the leader of Suzuki Gun, Ichiban, and he is the former IWGP Intercontinental Champion, the former Never Openweight Champion. He is making his 8th appearance in the G1 this year. He is the sadist Minora Suzuki. Next, he is also representing just too sweet, baby. Whoop, whoop. He is making his G1 Climax debut as well, and he is the former Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Champion. He is easily Bullet Club's hottest rising star in 2018, and he absolutely deserves to be here. He is Bullet Club's problem solver. He is Hangman Adam Page. Next, he is the winner of the 2007 and 2015 G1. He is the only man to ever hold the IWGP Heavyweight Championship 7 times. He is making his 17th appearance in this year's G1. He is the ace of the universe, Hiroshi Tanahashi. And the final member of Block A is the former IWGP Heavyweight Champion, the winner of the 2012 and the 2014 G1, making his 7th G1 appearance. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada. Now, my initial thoughts on Block A is it's very unique. We got a lot of veterans in this that have been here before. We got 2 first-timers with Jay White and Hangman Adam Page, and Block A starts off hot on Saturday with 2 huge matches. First, it's a rematch of a meeting between these two earlier in 2018 between Minora Suzuki and Hiroshi Tanahashi. That's going to be a fantastic matchup on Saturday. And the big match in Block A on Saturday is Chaos versus Chaos. It's Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada versus Switchblade Jay White. So this could easily be a Chaos shift in leadership, because Okada's been the leader of Chaos for years, and then you have Jay White, who is looking to unravel Chaos from the inside out. Now, you got so many interesting matches that are going to come out of Block A. I mean, you got matches with Switchblade and Hangman Adam Page. Their matchup at Strong Style Evolve was amazing. Matches with Okada and Tanahashi. Once again, we're going to see it, I think, on the final night of Block A in August. We're going to see that meeting once again. You got meetings between Fale and Okada, Evil and Okada, their matchup last year where Evil defeated Kazuchika Okada to earn an opportunity at the IWGP Heavyweight title. You got so many. I can say it right now. The Dark Horse match I can see being a match of the night candidate in this block is going to be Evil and Minora Suzuki. I can see that match being a show stealer in this block. Now my top 5 guys that could win Block A. At number 5, I have Switchblade Jay White. I think guys who are making their G1 Climax debuts every year usually do really good here. I mean, with Hangman Page being in his first year, Switchblade is going to have a really good run. I have a good feeling, because with his finisher, the Blade Runner, that can come out of nowhere like an RKO, he can knock any top guy in this block for sure. So at number 5, I have Switchblade Jay White. At number 4, I have King of Darkness Evil. I think Evil showed up last year. He made a huge impact. He had an amazing match with Kenny Omega last year, and his biggest win was against Kazuchika Okada, in which everybody was so happy he won that matchup, even myself, because a lot of people didn't think Okada would be beaten in that block last year. But I think Evil's going to have another fantastic run this year. I can see him maybe knocking off Okada again, maybe, but I feel like Evil's going to have a good run in Block A this year. So at number 4, I have King of Darkness Evil. At number 3, and this may shock you guys, but I got Hangman Adam Page. I think Hangman Adam Page is going to have a stellar debut in the G1 this year. I mean, he has proven in 2018 that he can hang with the top guys in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He fought Tanahashi. He's fought in Switchblade Jay White. He has knocked off some talent in Ring of Honor, and he absolutely deserves to be here. And I really do believe he's going to get some big time wins in this tournament in Block A. So at number 3, I have Hangman Adam Page. Now at number 2, now I can see this guy winning this block, but at number 2, I have Minora Suzuki. I think Suzuki is maybe the best option, the second best option to win Block A. I mean, he's got history with Okada. He's got history with Tanahashi. He's got history with... He's going to definitely have history with Evil for sure in this block. But I think Suzuki, with his style, of the submission style, he can tap anybody out or put him in that gotch pile driver for the 1, 2, 3. So at number 2, I have Minora Suzuki. And now my number 1 pick to win Block A is kind of an obvious. It's Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada. Now, I'm going to just say it right now. Kazuchika Okada had easily his worst month last month in June. I mean, he lost the IWGP title to Kenny Omega at Dominion, and then I think it was on Sunday, the first day in July, he lost to Zack Sabre Jr. at Strong Style United in the UK. So he is having a rough patch right now ever since he lost the IWGP heavyweight title. I mean, he even changed the battle pants, which again, I'm really hoping that he just goes back to the shorts. But I think Okada has to win this block, because it'd be really weird not to see Okada in the main event of Wrestle Kingdom. And he's looking to win his 3rd G1 in 4 years. And honestly, he's the only guy that should win this block, because he's beaten Minora Suzuki, he's beaten Evil, he's beaten Tanahashi, he's beaten Fale, he's beaten most of these guys already. And I can easily see Okada sweeping the field, sweeping this block. I can also see him maybe lose 1, maybe 2 matches, but that is a stretch. So coming from me in this block, I am taking Kazuchika Okada to win Block A. And now on to Block B, and this is going to be easily the toughest block to pick one winner. Starting off with the competitors. First, he is making only his 2nd appearance in this year's G1. He had a huge year last year, knocking off Kenny Omega in the G1. He is the flamboyant man himself, Juice Robinson. Next, he was the winner of the 2008 G1. He is the reigning never openweight champion. He is representing Chaos, and he's making his 11th appearance in this year's tournament. He is the modern day warrior, Hiroki Goto. Next, he is also representing Chaos, and he is the former IWGP never openweight champion and a former IWGP heavyweight tag team champion with Toru Yano, making his 6th appearance in this year's G1. He is the Stone Pitbull, Tomohiro Ishii, or I like to call him Golem. Next, he is representing Just Too Sweet, baby. He is a former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champion, a former Never Openweight 6-Man Tag Team Champion. He is Bullet Club's bad boy, and making his 3rd G1 appearance, he is Tama Tonga. Next, he is representing Los Ingobernables de Japón, and he is the former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champion with Evil. He is the Master of the Skull End and the Muda Moonsault. He is Cold Skull Sanada. Next, he is representing Chaos, and he is the former IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champion with his partner Tomohiro Ishii, making his 13th G1 appearance. Could be lucky or unlucky for his opponents. He is the Sublime Master Thief, Toru Yano. Next, he is representing Suzuki Gun, Ichiban, and he is the 2018 New Japan Cup winner. He is making only his 2nd appearance in this year's G1, and as his hype man Taka Michinoku would say, he is Submission Master. He is ZSJ. He is coming from me, the Submission Magician. He is Zack Sabre Jr. Just tap out. Next, he is the leader of Los Ingobernables de Japón, and he was the 2013 and last year's winner of the G1, and he is looking to go back to back. He is the former IWGP Heavyweight Champion, the former Intercontinental Champion, making his 9th G1 appearance, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. Tetsuya Naito. Next, he is the former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. He is one half of the Golden Lovers, and he is also representing the Golden Elite, making his fourth G1 appearance. He is Golden Star Bushi Kota. And the final member of Block B is the 66 and reigning IWGP Heavyweight Champion, the winner of the 2016 G1, and he is coming into his third G1 tournament this year, and he is easily the greatest athlete in the business today. He is the god of professional wrestling, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is the best spout machine, Kenny Omega! Now, my initial thoughts on this year's Block B in the G1. My God, it is easily the murderer's row block in this year's G1. I mean, you can have at least 4 different winners coming out of this block. Now, big matches that are happening in this block on Sunday reads like a who's who. You got Zack Sabre Jr. versus Kota Bushi. Their matchup last year was amazing, with Kota Bushi beating Zack Sabre Jr. And this is also a New Japan Cup rematch where Zack Sabre Jr. tapped out Kota Bushi. So this is the rubber matchup. And the big matchup in Block B on Sunday is the rematch of last year's G1 Climax between last year's winner, Tetsuya Naito, and the reigning IWGP Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Omega. If you thought last year's final was amazing, this one could be good, and I can also see a huge upset in the making in that matchup. I mean, look at some of the matches we're going to see in this block. You got Ishii and Omega, their last meeting in Long Beach for the U.S. title. I mean, you have Zack Sabre Jr. versus Kenny Omega. That's going to be a classic. And Zack Sabre Jr. is knocking off Kazuchika Okada in London. I mean, you have Naito versus Debussy. Their matchup last year in night 1 of the G1 was amazing. And we're going to finally get what people have been waiting for. Kenny Omega versus Kota Ibushi on the final night of Block B in the Budokan. It's been 6 years since they have met one-on-one, and it happened in that building where, of course, we all remember Kota Ibushi doing that insane moonsault from the top of the balcony, which got him banned from the Budokan for 6 years. But they're coming back there to have their first one-on-one meeting in that building in 6 years. I mean, you have so many big-time matchups. Dark horse match I can see stealing the show in this block. Oh man, I can see Yano and Omega stealing this. I can see Yano and Omega being a funny and a very interesting matchup. Tama Tonga versus Omega could be very interesting, but I can see the top match out of Block B being Zack Sabre Jr. Not Zack Sabre Jr. Sonata and Kota Ibushi. I can see that maybe being a show stealer in this block. Now, my top 5. Now on to my top 5 guys that could win Block B. Starting off with number 5, I have Sonata. I think Sonata is going to have a good run in this tournament. He had a pretty okay run last year. I mean, he had some big-time wins. He gave Okada a run for his money. I think he gave Elgin a run for his money. But I think Sonata will have a good run in Block B this year. So at number 5, I have Sonata. At number 4, I have Hiroki Goto. I think the never openweight champion usually really does well in these G1 climaxes. He did a pretty good job last year, if I can remember, and I think he can have a pretty okay run this year. So at number 4, I have Hiroki Goto. At number 3, I have Zack Sabre Jr. I mean, this is a no-brainer. He is easily the top submission specialist in that company, other than Minora Suzuki, and they're both the Rev Pro Tag Team Champions. And anytime he gets you underground, you better make sure you get to the ropes real quick, or he will put you in knots and make you just tap out. And I can see Zack Sabre Jr. getting big wins in this block, because he's tapped out Tanahashi already this year. He's tapped out Naito this year. He's tapped out Ibushi and Sonata. So if he gets you on the ground, you better get to the ropes fast, or you better beat him with your finisher real quick. So at number 3, I have Zack Sabre Jr. Now my number 2 pick. Now, this man is a lot of people's pick to win this block and win this year's G1. But at number 2 for me, I have Kota Bushi. I just do not see him winning this because it's too obvious. It's way too obvious that he's going to win this block and win the G1 because people want to see Kenny Omega versus Kota Bushi for the IWGP Heavyweight title. But we're already getting that. We're already getting the match between those two in this block already. So, and I can easily see that match go 30-minute draw. I don't think we'll see a winner in that match between Kenny Omega and Kota Bushi because they're both winners. They don't need to win one match to prove who's better. That match is easily going to be a draw. So at number 2, I may be wrong, but I'm going to stick to my pick. At number 2, I have Kota Ibushi. And now my number 1 pick to win Block A is last year's winner, Tetsuya Naito. I think he's going to take full advantage of that draw for sure because I'm making this bold prediction. I'm predicting Tetsuya Naito will beat Kenny Omega on Sunday in that Block B main event to earn an opportunity to once again be the IWGP Heavyweight Champion at King of Pro Wrestling in October. Because if you can beat the World Champion in the G1, you get an opportunity later in the year at that title. So, and I think the reigning champion has to get to the finals, and and Naito's just coming off losing the belt to Chris Jericho. So he loses one belt, and then he's going to win another one. He did that last year with Tanahashi. He lost the IWGP Intercontinental title at Dominion last year. He won the G1. He lost the Intercontinental title this year at Dominion. He can definitely win this block. So coming from me, I am taking Tetsuya Naito to win Block B. And now my finals prediction between my Block A winner, the former IWGP Heavyweight Champion, a man who's looking to win his 3rd G1 in 4 years, Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada, facing off against my Block B winner, last year's G1 Climax winner, and looking to win his 3rd G1, the former IWGP Intercontinental Champion, the leader of Los Ingobernables de Japón, Tetsuya Naito. Now, this is a Wrestle Kingdom 12 rematch. Now, we all remember what happened at Wrestle Kingdom 12, folks. Naito had Okada dead to rights after that 3rd Destino, but remember, he got cocky and he lost to Okada. So this is a chance for Naito to get some revenge, go back-to-back G1 Climax winner, and this is his chance to say, I can beat Okada. And on the other side, you have Okada, who is looking to just get back in the main event picture. I mean, he is coming off losing 2 straight matches this year. He already lost to Omega, and now he lost to Zack Sabre Jr. at Strong Style Evolve in the UK. So Okada is definitely looking to get back on the winning track. Now, when it comes to this briefcase, here's a dangerous fact. G1 Climax winners since 2012 are 0-6 in cashing in that briefcase for the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. So whoever wins this championship is either going to continue that losing streak or break the 6-year curse. So coming from me in the finals of this year's G1 Climax 28, man, this one's tough. I picked Naito to win. At Wrestle Kingdom against Okada because a lot of people had Naito winning the belt, but Okada proved a lot of people wrong. So coming from me, this one's tough. I'm going to take Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada to win his 3rd G1 in 4 years and get another opportunity at the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at Wrestle Kingdom and defeat Tetsuya Naito. And those are my G1 Climax 28 2018 predictions. Now, I want to thank you guys so very much for watching. Comment below, who do you have winning this year's G1? Who do you have winning coming out of Block A? Who do you have winning coming out of Block B? And who do you have winning this year's G1? I have Okada winning. Let me know who you have winning. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course, reply right back to you because comments are absolutely always welcome on this channel. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Now, before you guys go, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, you can never forget to do this as well. Super kick! that subscribe button, become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance, and I will see you guys next week for my Ring of Honor's Honor for All 2018 predictions. Later days, guys, and peace!